Primer 22 contains some speed improvements for large models and also models with some particular types of connection. Complex step definitions, in particular star set node general, can be slow to resolve in large models since they require a lot of data manipulation and transformation to work out what is contained in these sets. As a consequence, Primer builds a cache of them, which while slow to create is very fast to use once built. While these caches must be kept up to date when the model changes, it's important that these expensive updates are not performed unnecessarily. The particular case of creating nodal rigid bodies and joints was one such situation where a set cache could be marked as stale, requiring a rebuild, when this was not in fact necessary. Primer 22 bypasses this rebuild while still maintaining cache integrity. The Connections tool has to run the internal contact checker in order to work out the connections formed by material 100 spot welds. This is a slow operation that should not be repeated unnecessarily. Where such welds were attached via nodal rigid bodies, the welds would not be resolved by the contact check process, so any revisit to the Connections tool would therefore repeat the contact check operation to try to resolve them. But this was pointless since nothing would change. Primer 22 detects and avoids this situation, no longer repeating unnecessary contact checks, making the Connections tool much faster to use in models with these weld details. Working with extremely large models, in this case a 330 million element gigacasting model, showed that while Primer worked correctly, some operations were slow. In particular, graphics could be a bit stuttery, and screen picking of elements could be slow, and picking of nodes very slow. The graphics problem has been resolved by using longer data vectors in graphics card memory. This is particularly beneficial on high-performance graphics cards which previously were being throttled. The picking problem has been tackled by improving internal algorithms. Although this gigacasting model is far larger than today's production models, the benefits of these changes can still be seen in larger, for example, greater than 10 million element models. Primer version 22 has been speeded up in some special situations. Picking and graphics performance has been improved for large models. Thank you.